This is the Hawk Morning Show with Scottie O. Only on the Quad County's #1 hit music station, 101.5 The Hawk.
It is 8:34. I'm Scottie O. Good morning. I got a guest in the studio this morning. His name is Jason Mason. Jason is part of Next Level Skateboards shop in Antigonish, as well as the Antigonish Skatepark. That I remember you being in the studio talking about the opening of the skate park. So welcome back.
Thank you, Snoop Scotty Scott.
I've never been called Snoop Scotty Scott, but I'll take it. So, Jason, it's been a number of years that the skate park's been open in Antigonish. I, as a former skateboarder, have never skateboarded the park, but I've driven by it multiple times. I see it. I know it. I see people on it. How has the park been? Because the last time I talked to you, it was about the opening of the park and having people come together as a community. How's it been over the last couple of years?
The skate park in Antigonish has been a success every day, every week, every month, every year it's been there. And the opportunities that's come out of having the skate park there, some we kind of predicted, others we just did not see coming, but have been all positive for the community. Kind of one kind of bigger one is that StFX, thanks to Dr. Charlene Weaving from Human Kinetics, she made skateboarding a university course. So Antigonish,
for real?
Antigonish and StFX has the first and only accredited university skateboarding course in the world.
Is it like the physics of skateboarding?
The human kinetics of skateboarding, yeah. So I'm fortunate enough that I get to teach that course. I've been teaching it for 5 years now.
Nice.
And people learn how to skateboard. They learn skateboard culture, skateboard history, and the sort of the mindset of a skateboarder in terms of falling down and getting back up.
Okay.
And we apply that mindset to other aspects of the students' lives, whether it be, their other school programs and curriculum, or what they do outside of school. And, we also do after-school programs with the Nova Scotia Health Authority and with Schools Plus and Make Your Move Antigonish. Like, there's all these different groups that find a sort of a parallel value in what they're doing to what we're doing and what we offer. And, at Next Level Skateboards, we do sell skateboards, but what we really do is offer the opportunity for someone to understand themselves in a very different way and to question their own limitations, because we tend to limit ourselves without realizing it. And then through the skateboard, people understand that, wow, I can do more than what I thought I could do, or what I thought was difficult is now kind of easy for me because I gave myself the permission to fail.
Okay.
And through failure, we find success.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you don't fail, you're not going to succeed. So we embrace failure as a positive.
This is like a huge TED Talk all of a sudden, Jason. This is great. No, but seriously, it's a great analogy. Like I said in the opening there, I'm a former skateboarder. Now I'm talking like when I was 8 and 9 years old, right? Like I was not, I was not pumping 360 double ollies. It was not happening. If I got a kickflip, I was happy. You know what I mean?
It's a big trick, though.
It is a big trick, but if I'm going on two wheels, and I mean the back two wheels, not the left or the right.
Manual.
Is that what it is?
Yep,
Manual? Okay.
Manual.
Oh, well, I was manual then at 8 years old. Then I've always driven automatic. just have. But this is. I would never really think about it like this. That okay, you master one trick and you go to the next one, and it becomes a life lesson, not necessarily just a skateboarding lesson.
Yeah, everything that about skateboarding sort of parallels life. And if you
go.
Okay,
go.
Cool.
We got time.
So there was this when I started teaching at the university, I sort of had to reevaluate, because I mean, if you describe to someone, brush your teeth, but then if you had to explain it, you're like, you have to really break down ththese sort of mundane things that you take for granted. And so I started doing that with skateboarding, and I recall back when I was a kid, I was 14 or 15, and I was walking down the street, and my hair was disheveled. I had my own blood on my t-shirt. My jeans were ripped. My shoelaces didn't match. But I was
on purpose?
No, just because I was skating and I was in the street and I was falling down and getting up and ripping my clothes, and Not on purpose. No, it was just that's what the price of skateboarding.
I was just wondering if that was your style.
No, I mean
right, because like everybody had a different style.
Inadvertently became my style because I was chasing something. I was chasing a goal, and I remember this old guy yelling at me like, "Who do you think you are?" Because I was walking down the street like I just cured something. Like I was with all this confidence. And it wasn't until years later that I realized, if you change the tone of "who do you think you are" to "who do you think you are?" because I'm an old guy and I don't know who I am, and why do you look so confident at 14 or 15? And what that person didn't see was, me trying to ollie down a set of stairs, and I didn't land, and I fell, and I didn't land, and I fell, and I didn't land, and I fell. And, I would bleed for this. I would rip my clothes for it, but I would get back up until I landed. And so, it might have taken me an hour, and I would have left blood in the street.
Falling
for an hour
on concrete.
Not uncommon for skateboarding.
Yeah.
But at the end of that, when I did roll away from it, I understood what my determination looked like. I knew what my perseverance felt like. And so I knew what I was capable of at 14.
Yeah.
Whereas someone who's never tested themselves, they don't know what their determination or their perseverance or what their limitations are. But at 14, I kind of had that figured out for myself.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I believed in something enough, I would bleed for that thing. And that thing I believed in was my own ability. And that's what I try to show people, that if you want to bleed for something, bleed for yourself. Bleed for the belief you have in your own ability.
100%.
And if you can bleed for that, you can bleed for something that really matters, outside of yourself.
I like the way you said, like the idea of the old man. Like, did that actually happen? Old man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I saw something yesterday, and it stuck with me, that people hate what they can't have. Right? So,
right, yeah.
Or people
Good
hate
one.
what they don't have, right? And it sort of stuck with me yesterday. It was one of those internet memes that you sort of see and you scroll and you go, whatever. And then it hit me as you were telling that story. So that man didn't have confidence. You're walking with confidence.
Exactly.
Why, who do you think you are? And then when you said it, right, all I could think of was the Twisted Sister music video. What do you want to do with your life? Right? I want to rock. Right? Like, that's all I can think of. And it made sense. And I'm sure there's somebody on the other side of the radio that's feeling exactly the same way or thinking the exact same thing. So when you look at, we're talking with Jason Mason, by the way, this morning. He's part of Next Level Skateboards in Antigonish and the Antigonish Skatepark. And this weekend, you've got a pro demo happening.
Okay, now we're getting to it. Yeah.
Well, now
okay.
I wanted to talk about things.
No, I forgot about it too,
right?
actually.
I want to talk about things. But then at the same time, I got to get to the meat of the business, and that is promotion for what is happening. You've got a huge event happening today.
Yes.
Right? Or not today, but this weekend.
Saturday. Yeah, so Saturday, July 26th, we are flying in Mickey Papa, Canadian Olympian Mickey Papa, professional skateboarder, and Mike Piwarwar, professional skateboarder, to Antigonish. They're coming in from California. They're coming to Antigonish specifically to skate for us for that day.
Really?
And that's it. They're here to skate for the day, and that's it. Then they fly back home.
Wow.
And this is our third time doing a pro demo at the Antigonish Skatepark.
Okay.
And the value in seeing a pro, like, I remember when I was, 19 or 20 and I was living in Vancouver. Well, I was living in Whistler, and I went to Vancouver for the Slam City Jam contest, which was the big pro contest in Canada at the time. And I went to the contest, and I saw these pros that I'd only seen in the magazines and I'd only seen in video. So if you're under 30, a magazine is a picture book with words that you flip through.
That caught me funny. I apologize. That caught me funny. Go. Keep going.
So I'd only seen these guys in magazines and videos, and then I'm seeing them in real life, and these guys look like me, they dress like me, they're about the same size as me, except they were doing these incredible tricks, and I was like, oh my god, they're doing it live and in my face, and and
you're like, who do you think you are?
It hit different.
Yeah, okay.
And what I asked was, I was like, how come these guys can do this? Like, who told them they could do that? And then right away I was like, wait a second, who told me I couldn't? And that's when I really started to evaluate, like, wait a second.
You hit that early.
if these guys can do this, why can't I do this? And so I changed the way I limit myself. I changed the way I thought about myself.
Yeah.
And so I was like, if they can do it, I can do it. And so I started to skate different. And when I started to skate different and I saw the world different, so much so that all of the world became possible to me. Like, it wasn't like, oh, that's something that happens on TV. Like, no, that happens it's on TV because they made it happen. If you want to make it happen, you have to do it for yourself. And then maybe then they'll show it on TV or something. And, you know, so it really changed my mind as to what was possible in the world. And after that, my life just changed. Like, you know, like I ended up getting some shop sponsors, and then I moved to Australia and I got some sponsors there, and I ended up traveling around the world, like not just for skateboarding, but because of the sort of the adventure side of skateboarding and the possibility of like, what if, you know, it allowed my mind to say, well, what if you went around the world? What if you did all these things? And so it really opened up the world to me, and so I went into the world.
I'm going to bring it back to the event in Antigonish on Saturday.
Thank you.
Right? No, that's fine. I wish we had more time to be able to just continue. You are so positive, man. It's
thanks,
like the positive energy. If you can't hear it coming through the radio, is like I'm a positive guy. I believe I'm a positive guy. Right? My girlfriend made me not say the same thing all the time. My ex-wife completely will not say that. But I make the joke, right? I make the joke. But I'm a positive guy. You, sir, are up here when it comes to positivity, and that is
Thanks,
that is a compliment completely.
You,
I hope you take it like that.
No, first, thank you.
So let's get back to the event on Saturday.
Event.
Saturday, you got pro skaters coming in. You took it as this is the opportunity to see someone do greatness. Yes?
Yeah.
Because you saw it when you were young, so you're getting the opportunity to do it.
So I want to bring the world to our people, so that our people don't have to go out there. And, you know, I want them to have an experience that, you know, you can only get if you're at a pro contest, or if you're in Toronto, or maybe Vancouver, or, you know, but you get to do this in Antigonish, and it's free. And we're having a free barbecue. We didn't advertise that a lot because we didn't want people showing up.
You just said it on the radio, dude.
I know, I'm doing it now, but
on the radio. Free, by the way, is my favorite 4-letter F word. Just throwing it out there.
Fantastic.
That's too many letters.
That's a lot of ones. But yeah, no, this is our third one. The first one we had Jeremy Liabres and Jordan Powell from Toy Machine Skateboards, Crooked Skateboards, and America's Footwear. Those guys were awesome. They did such a great job, put on such a great show, terrific role models for the kids. It was great. The next year we had TJ Rogers and Will Marshall. TJ was amazing. He was everyone's favorite demo. And look, I'll say this on the radio.
Yes.
I hope I don't get burned.
Don't say the bad words, but you can say whatever else you want.
I thought the Jeremy and Jordan demo was better.
Okay.
But when I ask people...
There's nothing wrong with having an opinion, Jason.
No, I know. But when I ask people, which demo did you like better? The Jeremy Liabres and Jordan Powell, or the TJ demo? And everyone says TJ Rogers. Okay. And I always wonder, I was like, why? Why TJ Rogers?
Yeah.
And the same answer kept coming up from everybody. Because he said my name. And TJ went around... He is a marketing... that's his thing. He went around to everybody there. Hi, I'm TJ. What's your name? Scott, nice to meet you, man. Thanks for coming. Hey, I'm TJ. What's your name? Dave, nice to meet you, man. He introduced himself to everybody there, whether you were watching, skating, or whatever.
Really?
And everyone said, because he said my name, that was my favorite demo.
Makes sense.
It was really cool. And so this year we got Mickey Papa, and I mean, he just won a pro contest like 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
And he won like another game of skate contest, and I think he got 5th at Tampa Pro this year.
Okay.
So this guy, he's on top.
He's good.
He's good. This is some of the best skateboarding in the world today, and it's going to be in our town for free. You can skate with these guys. They'll sign autographs. They'll answer questions. They'll high-five you.
Happening on Saturday?
Saturday, July 26th at the Antigonish Skatepark in Antigonish.
And what time of day can people come to see it, witness it, be part of it?
The event is going to be pretty much all day.
Okay.
The guys usually start skating around 2, and they go for about 2 hours.
Really? Okay.
And you can just
So 2 to 4 is peak time then.
2 to 4 is peak time
but
for sure.
throughout the day, you'll have people at the Antigonish Skatepark.
And then after the demo, they're going to be signing autographs, and that usually takes like an hour and a half to get through everybody.
Okay.
And you can get your photo with them. They'll answer questions, and these guys are terrific role models. Like they're, you talk about positivity.
Yeah.
I talked to both of them. I talked to Mickey yesterday on the phone. I FaceTimed with Mike last week, and these guys get it. Like they get the role. They get what skateboarding means to the community and to the kids and to the adults and to the parents. And they're going to have a really great positive message for everybody. And we welcome everyone to come out for it. Even if you don't know skateboarding.
That's what I was going to say.
Come see it, because you're going to see people mastering their skill. Like, if someone's good at making candles, I'll watch someone make candles if they're good at it.
Yeah.
And these guys are the best at some of the best at what they do, which is skateboarding. And they're super technical skateboarding.
I was going to say it's not about just skateboarding.
It's not.
After listening to you, dude, this is about like life lessons.
Thank you, Scott.
It's like if you go to the Nova Scotia Tattoo, you don't have to be a horseback rider to be at the Nova Scotia Tattoo, or you don't have to know how to play the bagpipes to go to the Nova Scotia Tattoo. You don't have to be a boxer to go watch a boxing match. You don't have to be a skateboarder to go to the skateboarding pro demo. You just have to be able to enjoy an experience. Yeah. And I wanted to make sure that like peak time, you're saying between 2 and 4 on Saturday. 2 and 4 on Saturday. Because I don't want somebody to show up at 10 o'clock and not get that experience. Right?
Good point.
You
Thank
can be
you
there.
for that.
You could be there at 10. You can skate. You can hang out for the day. There's going to be a barbecue, all happening at the Antigonish Skatepark, which is right on the corner there. So, like, if you're driving in Antigonish as well, know that there might be extra people around on Saturday, right? So be aware if you're driving around the downtown area of Antigonish on Saturday. It sounds like a great time, dude.
It is, and I just want to. This is made possible through donations from the town of Antigonish, the county of Antigonish. Local businesses in Antigonish, like Good Life Fitness is one of our sponsors. Yeah. Brownstone, Canal Dental in Petersburg. This is made possible by the local businesses because they see the value in the skate park and in the community. So these local businesses invest in our community. They put their money back in our community for us so that we can have these things. And, we keep the money local. And
I just want to do one quick correction for you because you said Canal Dental. It's in St. Peters.
St. Peters.
Not Petersburg.
Thank you. As I was saying it, I was like, Caleb's going to kill me.
I know. I just wanted to make that connection. And the correction, I don't want to be like, listen, dude, you're wrong. It's St. Peters.
Yes.
But I just don't want the people in St. Peters to be like, did you hear Petersburg on the radio this morning? Yeah, everybody slips every once in a while. I cut somebody off yesterday. I apologize for it on the radio this morning.
Okay, good. No, thanks for catching that. I can't shout out every single business, but
especially the ones in Petersburg. Jason, you are a ball of positivity. I wish I had more time for you, and we've already gone overtime, and I'm probably going to get in a little bit of trouble for this. But
thank you for that, dude.
I believe that this is going to be a good thing on Saturday.
Yeah,
and I wish I could go. I'm not going to be around.
So not a problem.
I just like personally, right? Like I feel like I want to go, right?
It's going to be cool.
I am not going to be around this Saturday. So
okay, that's cool.
I cannot be there myself, but I'm encouraging now everybody else to go and check it out.
So for everyone listening at home, you can't see, but I am giving Scotty a dirty look right now. And laugh it up, dude. It's a pretty dirty look, though. So
I get it, but I gotta go. It's a family thing.
Can they hear us if we high five?
Yeah, if we do it loud enough. There you go.
All right, that was a high five.
I don't know. Man. I don't remember the last time I high fived on the radio. It's kind of yeah. All right. Listen, Jason Mason from Next Level Skateboards in here this morning in the Antigonish Skatepark. They have a pro demo happening on Saturday at the Antigonish Skatepark. Peak time between 2 and 4, but it's basically going all day. There'll be a barbecue as well. I think that wraps it up. Last word. You got 18 seconds. Last word.
Thank you, 1015 The Hawk. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. And I hope you guys all show up. This is for Nova Scotia. This is for skateboarding. And one love.